That's right, everybody. We are starting a new series. So, anyway, basically, I've been not really posting, and I feel bad about it, of course. And a lot of you have been thinking it's for a reason that it really isn't. So, the reason you've all probably been thinking is, the 100-day hardcore world. Yeah, see, so that kind of corrupted. So I've been trying to get new series going so that I can start posting again. And, well, as lively as my Twitch has been being, and how I've been actually getting, how I got affiliate, and I've been streaming a ton over there, it's just not the same. And a lot of you have been asking me where I've been. And so I thought, you know what? Maybe I give them what they want. And I start a new series. But I don't want to be like everyone else. And every time I've tried to start a new server, it somehow ends. Whether there's conflict abroad, whether it's just not a good community, or if it just dies. Okay, so quick little pause break. A lot of you are probably confused what this new skin is. Basically, it's just a more moddy type of skin that if you know what the mods are, which I'll tell you later in the video, the skin will make more sense. It just never works out. So I thought, you know what? Let's do some single player. So you might be like, well, if you don't want to be the same as everyone else, and you want to do single player, why don't you do like another single player Hypixel Skyblock? Or a normal single player new, like, I don't know, hardcore normal world. Well, that's because I don't want to do the same thing I've done before. I want to do something entirely different. And now, you might be wondering what that new thing is. And I've been watching a lot of a new show recently called The Avatar, and I'm sure you all know about it. It's a really cool, popular show, and it's on Nickelodeon. It's also on Netflix. But basically, I've been super intrigued with it, and the way that I got into it, you probably all know that I really enjoy going and doing, like powers and epic cool stuff. But where did I get Avatar? Well, I've always been recommended it, but the thing was, I thought, Nickelodeon, it's rated Y7, it's way too childish for me. Like, I'm not gonna enjoy it whatsoever. Until I watched it, and I enjoyed it so much. It hasn't even been a week, and I only have 3 episodes left. Of course, there is another part 2, but I don't know if I'm gonna like that as much. But the reason I got into all of this in the first place was by watching someone named Butter Java. He has about 105,000 subscribers, and he hosts this really cool server with a bunch of YouTubers with anywhere from 150 subscribers all the way up to him having 105,000. I think it was really cool that he decided to incorporate these these smaller channels, which I wish I could be a part of, but obviously, as young as I may not be, I sound very young, and it's kind of a downfall, but that's okay, because we're doing it in single player. So I tried to copy down all of his mods in a multiplayer, but it didn't necessarily work. Let me turn that down. So, like I was saying, this server was, like, I really wanted to be a part of it. In fact, I actually wanted to make my own server with my own friends. And so I tried, and tried, and I've tried for many hours. But every time I try, it just always ends with the server crashing because there's just so many mods. So throughout the series, I might crash a few times, but we can work around the problems. Especially seeing if I were to, I don't know, about to fall off a cliff, I can just pause it by pushing escape. So I'm super excited about that. I got a better microphone. I silenced my keyboard, so I don't know if it's going to be super loud, but it's way quieter than it normally would be with this new microphone. And the reason why I got a new microphone was because my last one was a little scuffed. And when I tried to get a new one, it again was just a little weird. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the series in this. I'm just going to be casually going around getting my stuff, and that's just going to be what the first episode is going around getting my stuff. And I'm planning on recording a lot today because I'm very, very bored. So I'm probably just going to record and then edit and then post. And yeah. So first off, this is in 1.12. And I can mine really quickly in 1.12. Like, it's actually insane. And it's going to be such a time saver. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Next up, you might be wondering what mods we have. As you saw, when I first tried to craft, we have just enough items, just because there's a lot of freaking mods, and it's gonna be kind of hard to get. So we got, Minecraft, and then we have, as you know, just the normal, like, Minecraft, and then we get into some more complicated stuff. So in this there are actually, as you can see, like, backpacks and stuff. But the main thing that I'm excited about are these NPCs. So with NPCs, basically, I can get, like, NPCs. So they'll farm for me, they'll mine for me. And, I feel really bad because I was actually planning on making this with Penguin. But I just thought, maybe this will eventually turn into one of those series. But I kind of wanted to try and do a single player series for once, and it's been a really long time, so no hard feelings. Maybe I will make a server, but it just hasn't been working, so for now, we're gonna have to stick with this. So, I got those mods, and so I could get my avatar cool things, right? But not right away. And I'm probably going to get them the second episode, and the reason for that is I kind of just want a normal Minecraft start. It's been so long since I started a new world, and it's just been peaceful. It's always something special, like something different, because I've been bored of the original Minecraft. And of course this isn't normal Minecraft, but it brings me back to my roots, As always, I will not be cheating in this, which I know a lot of people that use these mods normally do. I'm gonna try my best to not make myself too overpowered, but I also do want to get some cool items. So, for example, a few other mods that you might be wondering that I have are things like the Dragon mod, or as most people call it, the Ice and Fire mod. What that mod brings, I'll wait for that to disappear. So what that mod brings is actually a little bit more stress, and that's actually the reason why my other server was crashing. And as much as you might be like, well, if that's all that's crashing the other server, just don't use it. It's also, in my opinion, one of the most important mods. Otherwise, you just get too OP and bored and you don't know what to do. What comes with this is, first off, that's how it works. I didn't even mean to click that. So what it starts out with are, of course, like I said, dragons. So it's really cool. There are some dragons. There's not many in here because, you know, this is a crafting recipe, but like you can't craft this stuff, obviously. So for some examples, if you were to get, let's see, Tide Guardian, you'd have to have sea serpent scales and shiny scales, and I'm sure you've seen these mods before, but basically what they do is they spawn in these giant boss dragons in which you eventually can use to fight. And then you could, let's say if they had an egg, you could actually start getting dragon eggs and hatching them. And then you could have them as like a pet. So my plan, again, like I said for this episode, is just to maybe get a little house set up. I don't know. Just explain what this is going to be. And then I'm probably going to stop. Continuing on, I do want to get into the mods, but that's not going to be till next episode. I don't know how much I'm going to be uploading this. I am probably going to try my best to get uploads out, but I'm not going to get a schedule because those are just really grueling, hard to keep up with, and in the end actually burn me out. Because I don't want to play to, you know, keep an upload schedule, up the analytics, because they're like, oh, he's posting a lot, let's recommend him. But I would rather play at my own speed so that I don't get worn out, and this can be an actual long-lasting series. Speaking of which, can I do shaders? Oh, I can. Let's see, is it gonna crash with all these mods? Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Oh no. It worked. Hey, okay, cool. So we can have shaders on, although I'm running every now and then it cuts down to like 2 FPS. So, I mean, we can have shaders, just not 24/7. And honestly, shaders might not be the best thing for this mod, but for now, it's okay. So, let's just keep going. I think my next plan, like, it's weird because we can't, like, strip logs or anything, so it's gonna be interesting trying to make builds. But on the other hand, who knows, maybe we'll add new mods like Biomes O Plenty, which, if you don't know what that mod is, basically you can go around and just get, like, different types of woods. You can get just a bunch of cool items, and, like, it's called Biomes O Plenty. You get a lot more biomes. If I find anything modded, I'm just gonna mark it down, and then I'm going to come back to it next episode. We should make a bed so I can sleep. That's probably the best thing I could do at this moment. I'm gonna mine in, block myself in, and then craft a bed. Okay. Bed. And let's go to bed. Sweet dreams, everybody. So I wonder what all we can craft with this iron that we have. So I'm gonna smelt it up while we wait. Let's see. This is all just normal Minecraft stuff. Let's see, is there anything that would interest us? Let's say worker. I need a food bundle. Okay, so food bundle is gonna be kind of tricky. I mean, steak, pork chop, bread, apple, chicken, and water bottle. So this are easy. We haven't found, actually, have we found any cows yet? No, we haven't found any cows, but we do have the other things. Water bottle shouldn't be too hard, but one thing I do know we need, if we're going to do that, would be a town hall, which is really easy to make. So just a chest, 4 stone bricks, and 3 wood. So that's really simple. So I don't really have many belongings other than food. Although I do want to keep my wooden pickaxe safe because I am one of those people that like to have memorable things. Pretty much, I think all I'm gonna do next episode, get my powers, maybe go around, test it out, and explore a little bit. Hopefully I can find something modded, anything modded, because this is cool and all, but it's also kind of boring. Oh! Wait, if that's what I think it is, then we gotta be very, very careful. But we can also have something for next episode. Sneak up. This is where shaders are going to be very, very sketchy. Oh! It's exactly what I think it is. So that is going to be kind of interesting. Let's get on an ostrich and just ride him home, because why not? I guess he's our new pet. And we can go ahead and go back there next episode. If you have any name suggestions for this ostrich, if I don't find any within the next couple episodes, because these are mostly all going to be pre-recorded, then I'll name it. I'll try and keep myself, but if I come up with any brilliant ideas, then I guess I'm gonna just keep it. So, anyway, one last thing. Gonna do like a little bass for him, and then we can go ahead and end the episode off. So, let's get into a time lapse. Just like that, we got not much, but a little place for our ostrich to sleep at night and, just chill out. So hopefully he likes it here. Obviously, I will be upgrading it in the future. And that'll be all for this episode. I know it ended very abruptly, but I ended up doing something called a shout out of the day, and it was really freaking cringe. It seemed cringe, and it took me 4 tries to get a YouTube channel that is subscribed to me that actually has a video. So I'm gonna leave it off there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I spent a long time on this. I really enjoyed making it, but hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.